places around the vagus nerve that the vagus nerve touches, as it's one of the largest nerves in the body, and it goes all throughout the body. It's the wandering nerve. So we're going to do a little bit of different things and even end up with the calves, as the calves can affect the vagus nerve, stress, all that. So we're going to do a whole routine here to support the vagus nerve, de-stressing the body, and working with some of the organs that the vagus nerve touches. So we're going to start out with what's called totally twisted. Sorry, got hair on my face here, and I apologize if there's some wind noise today. I'm at the beach, so we can do what we can do here. But we're going to start with totally twisted, which is a great move just to help reduce stress in the body. And a lot of people who have issues with the vagus nerve, if it's inflamed or having problems, stress is one of the biggest causes that the vagus nerve can have issues. So we're going to work on de-stressing the body first. So we're going to take the right foot, cross it over the left, right hand under the left armpit, left hand on top. I am going to look over my left shoulder, twist my body to the right. We're just going to breathe in the nose and out the nose, and I'm going to stick my tongue in my cheek. I'm going to find like a tough spot, like a tight spot in my cheek, and I'm going to breathe in the nose and out the nose for 6 breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now drop the tongue. We're going to breathe in the nose and out the mouth 3 times first, and then out the mouth, in the mouth, out the mouth. So start with the in the nose and out. Twist that body, pull in that spinal pelvic block, pull in that belly button into your spine, and pull up your pelvic floor like you're trying to hold your pee. So we're pulling that up in the nose again and out. 2, 3, in the mouth, out the mouth. 1. I'm going to slow it down. 2, 3. I'm going to slowly turn in the other direction. So now I'm going to look over my right shoulder, twist my body to my left. Slowing the breathing down will also help the body to calm down, so I'm going to really try to focus on that. That's hard for me to do. I'm like a fast person, so we're going to slow it down. So, tongue in the right cheek, find a tight spot, and 6 times in the mouth, in the nose, out the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, keep that spinal pelvic block engaged. Keep twisting, relax those shoulders. Now we're going to breathe in the nose, out the mouth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. In the mouth, out the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Slowly unwind. This fascia likes to move slow. Shake it out. You could pause the video, go for a little bit of a walk for 45 seconds to 3 minutes, or you could just keep going and do like a bigger walk at the end for 20 to 30 minutes, whatever just works for you and how you like to do it. So I'm just going to take a few breaths here, at least, before we go to the other side. Shaking out the body is another way that the body likes to reduce tension and stress. You can even bounce on your heels. That's another way that helps the body kind of ground, calm down, helps your body feel better. go to the other side. Left foot over the right, left hand. So left and left, crossing over the body, and then right hand on top on that left shoulder. I'm going to look to my right, twist my body to my left, pull in that spinal pelvic lock. I'm going to find a tight spot in that right cheek, and 6 breaths in the nose, out the nose. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Now in the nose, out the mouth 3 times. In. Twist that body and out. Keep twisting like you're wringing out a rag. Breathe in the nose and out. Relax those shoulders. Breathe in the nose one last time and out. Now in the mouth, out the mouth. 1. 2. Okay, slowly come back to center. Shake out those hips a little bit. Okay, now we're going to look to the left shoulder. Twist my body to the right. Pull in that spinal pelvic lock to support your body as we twist around it. Okay, find that tight spot in your left cheek now, and we're going to breathe in the nose, out the nose for 6 times. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Again, trying to breathe nice and slowly to help the body come out of that stress response. So in the nose, out the mouth. 2. Big breaths. 3. Feel that body expand. In the mouth, out the mouth. 1. 2. 3. Slowly come back to center. Shake it out. Go for a walk if you want to for 45 seconds to 3 minutes. That allows the body to reset and to remember the changes that we're making in the body by doing these fascial maneuvers. It helps it to kind of reprogram the brain like we're a computer. And when we're first finishing stretching, think about those positive changes that have made in your body, not the negative things that are like, oh, I still feel this. Think about those positive things that you feel, because we're trying to reprogram our brain to remember these good feelings in our body, and it will help it retain it so much better. So I'm just going to shake it out again a little bit. So now we're going to do cheeky, because the vagus nerve runs right along here. So my right hand, I'm going to use my fingertips, and it's going to go right, if you clench your jaw and it kind of sticks out a little bit, kind of in that meaty area, that's where your fingertips are going to go. So right hand is facing back, left hand is facing forward, and then we're going to push in and twist. And it's going to give you a little bit of a funny face. And we're just going to kind of freestyle it here. Just breathe in the nose, out the mouth, nice and slow. Move nice and slow. And just move back and forth, looking up side to side. You can look up. Open and shut your mouth too if you would like. In. If you lose just go back and do it. I have a little bit of lotion on my face, so my hands are kind of losing the grip a little bit. You can even go down into a squat. Just fun to do in the sand here. Trying to keep my heels down. And I kind of like to look up side to side as moving slowly, breathing. If you can't make it all the way down into a full squat, just you can kind of bend at the waist. Do what you can do. Don't feel bad. Just move the way your body can move. Releasing that jaw tension can also just help. We store a lot of stress in our jaw. So Cheeky is just a really great maneuver to help release that jaw tension. If you have TMJ, all of that is really good. So it even helps relax the back of the neck, shoulders, all of that. So just take a second, just breathe in. Feel that looseness in your head and neck. Deep breaths. And I just kind of move my head around. It might look a little silly, but shake out my arms. It's just allowing that body just to relax into this move. So now we're going to do what is actually called the vagus move, and you can do it two ways. You can put your hand right above the collarbone here and kind of hold down, actually reach over, with my other hand here. So I'm reaching across with my left hand and I'm going to hold my collarbone down, or you can even go back to the trap and push down on the trap right here. So you can either hold down here or up here. It's your choice, whatever you feel like you want to do. Today I'm just going to do it above my collarbone, and I'm not going to poke into it with my fingers, just kind of with my flat fingers, but just solidly hold that down. Now with my right hand, I'm going to get where that jaw corner is, and I'm going to just push up kind of diagonally to the sky. And I'm going to breathe 3 and 3 in the nose, out the mouth, and out. 2. 3. In the mouth, out the mouth. 2. 3. Okay, slowly undo that. Shake out your head and shoulders, roll your shoulders. That around. I feel just so much more open on this side. This side just feels still a little bit tight. So I can feel that difference in my body. Okay, now I'm going to reach across with my right hand onto my left collarbone. So you can do above the collarbone or on that trap again. So you choose which place you'd like to hold. Left hand right on that angle of our jaw, and you're pushing up diagonally, so kind of up diagonally to the sky. We're stretching out that whole vagus nerve that's going through the neck. And we're going to do 3 and 3. So start with the nose, in and out. 2. 3. In the mouth, out the mouth. I'm doing it with my eyes closed. 2, breathe. You can do it with your eyes open. I just feel it's more relaxing right now, because that's what I'm trying to do with my eyes shut. Breathe 3 and out. Just relax into that. Slowly come back to center. I even had a small adjustment in my neck right there. Shake it out. Again, I might bounce on my heels just a little bit. Shake out my arms. Deep breaths in and out. In the nose, out the mouth. Just kind of cleansing breaths. All right. Now we're going to kind of move down the path of the vagus nerve. And I'm going to do the sternum area. So I'm going to stick like one finger in between each of the ribs in those little divots. And I'm just going to kind of settle those in there, and I'm just going to kind of glom onto my chest and pull it apart. So we're going to stretch it. I'm pulling my shoulder blades together in the back of my body, and I'm really stretching this kind of back, and I'm also pushing down just a little bit. Now let's just freestyle this. We're going to kind of squat a little bit, creating more pressure again in the body, since we have 3 zones in our body, and just kind of move around and breathe. Move slowly. Breathe in the nose and out the mouth a few. Go to the sky. Since we're dealing with the upper part of the body, I like to breathe in the nose and out the mouth, as that affects the upper body a little bit more. If you want to take it down into more of a squat, a high squat. It's kind of hard to do in the full squat, so I just kind of do the skier squat here. Roll your head a little bit while we're doing this. Roll your shoulders. Okay, let go, shake out those arms. Again, let's just do a few cleansing deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth. And if you want to really blow it out, to let out some of that stress, just blow it out. Let it out. Again, I'm still just kind of keeping my eyes shut, just really relaxing in it. As I'm breathing, still shaking arms out, moving neck, shoulders, whatever you feel like your body needs to do to release any of the tension. Okay, so now we're going to do the diaphragm, and then we'll move into a little bit of the organ reset, but we'll start with the diaphragm. And I'm not going to dig underneath my ribs. I'm just going to flat fingers again, just right underneath where the xiphoid is, that little part, that thing sticks down in between where the ribs attach. That's called the xiphoid. So I'm kind of on either side of that xiphoid underneath my ribs, and I'm kind of pulling apart. Again, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades back on my back body, and we're going to just do the same exact thing we did with the sternum. So breathing in the nose, out the mouth. I'm going to take it in a little bit of a squat and move back and forth and breathe nice and slowly. Move nice and slowly. That vagus nerve, it touches the lungs, it touches the heart, it touches the stomach. So we are following that vagus nerve along. Just moving side to side, looking up. Just move how you feel like you need to move. Okay, shake out those arms. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of our organ reset, because the vagus nerve also does move through a lot of our organs in our stomach cavity. So I'm just going to do the first 3 moves of the organ reset. So I'm just going to kind of quickly just build up a little static electricity in my hands. Our bodies are full of electricity, so that way we can activate those organs a little bit. Rub my knuckles together. My big knuckles, my fingertips, and then I'm going to clap 30 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feel your hands are kind of tingly. So my left hand is going against the left side of my neck where all of our meridian lines go through. My right hand finds your belly button, move 2 inches to the right, 2 inches down. We're on the ileocecal valve, which is right between the small and large intestine, and that can get stuck by glyphosate and other things. Push in, you might have a sore spot there, you feel a little bit of a ball. Push in and twist counterclockwise, thumbs up. We're going to breathe 3 and 3, so in the nose and out. 2, 3, in the mouth, out the mouth. 2, 3. And if it's too hard for you to twist, you can just place your hand over that organ. Now we're going to move up underneath the right rib cage over the liver and gallbladder. That's where we store a lot of our anger and frustration. So again, I'm just going to kind of lightly push in and twist, thumbs up. Breathe 3 and 3. In the nose. 2, 3. In the mouth, out the mouth. 2, 3. We can shake out our arms a little bit here. Your arms can get a little tired in these positions. Okay, so left hand back on my neck. You could go on top of your clothes or under your clothes, and now we're going to go underneath their left rib cage and kind of scoop up and pull it up towards my right shoulder. This is the stomach. So we're going to do the 3 and 3 in the nose. 2, 3. In the mouth, out the mouth. 2, 3. Now we're going to find your belly button again. 2 inches to the left this time and 2 inches down. Then we're going to reach in and kind of scoop up again towards that right shoulder. This is the small intestines. We're going to breathe 3 and 3. 2, 3. In the mouth, out the mouth. 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to do, since we kind of moved through the whole way the vagus nerve moves through the body, we're going to finish with the calves, because if you're going into the gastrocs and the calves, that does also affect stress and the vagus nerve. So what we're going to do is a little bit of kind of wrapping our fingers together, and you can kind of pull and pull up, and we're stretching out the back of the calves, and I'm rolling my foot around. Moving it around. If you find a tight spot, just stop and breathe. And I'm going to pull up my hand here just so you can see. If you would like, you can also kind of get into the gastrocs, which is just kind of right below where our calf muscle indents. And just, if you kind of feel in between, you can actually sink your fingers in between the two sides of the gastrocs. And it's usually really tender right there. And don't kill yourself. Don't poke it in too far. But again, I'm just going to kind of move and breathe. Roll my foot. My fingers are kind of sliding up. That's okay. You can go back down and re-grip if you'd like to. If you want to stay here a little bit longer. Just don't forget to breathe as you move it through. Now we're going to do the other side. So again, I'm just going to lace my fingers, kind of just get back to that kind of the back of the Achilles tendon, the top of it where it attaches to the calf. You can do cross-legged, bent-legged, however you can do it. You can sit in a chair and be this far away. Just do however you can do it, how flexible you are. I'm pretty flexible, so I can get it all the way up there. So anyway. And I'm just kind of slowly pulling that skin up here. If you feel like a dry burning sensation, that just shows that you have really tight fascia and that it's kind of dehydrated and it needs to be worked on. So it's okay if it kind of burns a little bit while you're doing this. And then again, I'm going to kind of grab into that gastrocs right in between here, and I can just kind of wiggle my fingers in so I kind of feel like they're sinking, you know, and I'm not forcing it too much, just kind of letting them sink in there. And I'll flex my foot, and then I'm kind of moving my fingers up the leg, you know, just pulling the skin up the leg, stretching that fascia. There. So I appreciate being part of my vagus nerve video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share it with any friends and family that you think this might benefit for. We appreciate you watching again, and have a great rest of your day.